What's good? It's me. Hello. Hello, Haley and Vio and Fern and Daisy. We got stuff to do. We have this factory to finish. Hi. Cancel the stream. Ditch count, floop, and sneeze count. Is the sneeze count technically on every stream? Although, I don't know why I do stream more often on Saturdays. Not Saturdays. Today's not even Saturday, and anyway. On Satisfactory streams. Hello, Blue. How are y'all? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're ready to listen to me yap about math for an eternity again. Although it should be less mathy this time. Because today we're just dealing with pipes. And combining compacted coal with fuel. And then putting that into a thing. Oh, that's right, we still have to do the plastic. And the rubber production. I can make it for every stream if you want. You're good, Chief. I don't know why. It's all my solo streams that I sneeze more often. Maybe Ash is a deterrent for sneezing. Something about him is just wrong with sneezing. Good painting a Genshin character on canvas, very nice. I've been trying to draw more recently, and then I've all of a sudden decided. I've all of a sudden. How do I say this? My wrist hurts now. That's what's going on. My wrist hurts. And I'm upset. Anyway, let's get into this. We got stuff to build, you know? Always. Oh, what? Why are we over here? What? Where are we? My a Mercer sphere in here that I probably shouldn't. Okay. Anyway, I guess we'll just head back to the town city. Boop. Yeah, it's just like when I bend it now. My wrist. I don't know. And then there's like a tingly feeling that I feel in my forearm when I'm actually drawing. Is this like a get a brace kind of a thing? I've never had to use a brace. Am I getting weak? Now, it doesn't help that I lift heavy stuff all the time and always have my hand on a mouse or a keyboard and going anti-ergonomic there. Maybe my wrist is destined to fail with my lifestyle. Maybe I'm not supposed to have good, clean motor functions. My hands already shake enough. They shake less, though. Maybe it is a caffeine thing. Maybe the only thing caffeine does for me is make my hands shake. Which explains why they don't shake right now, because I'm caffeine-free. Turning it into a raptor? A ratpa? Oh, an old man. Okay. I don't know why that raptor. Like a velociraptor? That'd be cool though. No, it wouldn't. I would die immediately as a velociraptor. Alright, let's do some general maintenance. You know, I want to make this a nice, clean walkway. How do I do that? How do I designate walkways? Maybe like this? Yeah. Now the question is, I could just do it like this. Okay. Easy. There's our train that kind of picks up nothing. Well, I'm now stuck with this little cube that's not going to be able to... Oh, there is a quarter sick. Side little track, you know. We always have to have the side quests here. Okay, hold on. I can just do this. Wonderful. Okay, anyway. Use the Velociraptor seems like a good art idea, but I'm still waking up. Can't really visualize it right now. Make me a Velociraptor. I wanna be a raptor. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, wait. These were filling up with oil, right? And I think they're completely full of oil now. Why are you stopped? Fill rate's not doing anything. Fill rate's not doing anything. What's going on here? Are you? You're full. Why are you not getting oil? Fill rate's failing. You're not pulsing. Why not? What's going on? You have a flow right here. Flow right here. Flow right here. Flow right here. You're not working. Ah! And are you stopping this flow rate? Yeah, you are. Why? How much higher up this pump is pushing the liquid? You know, so long as it continues to pump, it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Because these towers are kind of just for decoration. Let's plug 2 of these in. See what happens. And then this is still working. Okay. You see your fuel? Yeah. And so you all... I learned recently that manifolds with pipes are kind of cool. Because if they come down this way, this one will fill up first, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one, because it always goes by gravity. So if we start powering these... Oh, wait, did we not do that for this? Oh. Oh no. Are y'all not linked up over here? No, I don't think you are. Damn it. Hold on. Blaze ult. Okay. What? You're linked up. What? Oh, I remember how we did this. There's a set of pylons in the middle that connects 2 sides. So we go over here, Connect this guy. And these are all connected. So the entire grid is online now. And so you're all gonna start producing. Now that, you know, stuff's coming out this way, you're working? Yes. Are you working again? Yes, okay. Then I no longer care. It doesn't matter if this bottom guy is full or not, so long as the oil stays flowing, you know? What was I thinking? Oh, these are gonna go into there. That's what I was thinking. I don't know if that's gonna work, though. That is a real sharp curve, yeah. Well, let's see. Try any other configuration. No. What if I tilt it this way? Hell no. What if I tilt it this way? Okay, it will work under one circumstance. Make sure everything does well. You can probably just go straight down here. There we are. Okay. So these lads are filling up and they should be producing fuel. They are. And the polymer resin. Oop. This is going to back up real soon if we don't get these awesome sinks set up. Do they have to be turned on? They have to be powered. Ooh. You don't need to be turned on yet. Where to power? Right there. Good. Okay. Now, I kind of don't want to set up the next one, the second half of the factory, until we have some fuel being produced. Like, some power, because we're going to be taking it from, like, we're going to be taking the crude oil resources from our other fuel factories, so we're going to lose a lot of power. And we're already, like, our maximum's above our production. Now, we're not getting closer. We're like a third of the way to our production rate. But I'm just a scared little guy, you know? Because we're going to be powering so many more machines. You guys aren't powered, are you? Alright. Let's see. Right between the two of them. Okay. Oh, is there anything? Okay, yeah, what's that big crab for? An Ash's stream. I saw Haley made a new crab art for them. Is there a fourth crab that's joined the band, and why is he much bigger? Okay. Our absolute mess. It's not a mess, it's an organized mess. Of pipes and wires. There we are. What's the big one's name? This is slightly off, but that's fine. How are you two looking? You're getting there. How are you? Because the last time I checked... Yeah, weird. This is the integer that they stopped at the other one. I don't know. As long as it makes the crude oil flow. Big crab is big because it's a crab with dwarven armor. His name's Big Broski. Ash named it. Oh. You're telling me the stupid name of Big Broski was not named by y'all? So y'all are gonna start filling up with oil now. Filling up at a very slow rate. Are you all filling up? Hey! It's a very creative name. I'm not dogging on your names. I'm dogging on Ash's names. Just y'all wait until we play Ark. It's gonna be a... You're never gonna hear the end of Bongle adjacent names. Yeah, don't you dare leave little guy alone. Do you love little guy because you care about little guy, or do you like little guy because you like his name? Huh? Why are you guys not moving very quickly? You have a 300 rate. I feel like everyone else would have much quicker. Interesting. Oh, guy is the OG and the bestest of crabs. Why is that? Why is he the bestest of crabs? Okay, let's see. I suppose we start collecting all of the fuel we're gonna get. And also, we should probably start actually making the foundation. Because he is? Big fat CEO will fight with you if you bully crabs more. I'm not bullying the crabs, I'm bullying Ash. There we are. This is our first crab ever. I remember a little guy's creation. There we go. 2 more squares placed. Oh yeah, and it catches up here. Let's make sure we don't start dying when we get over here. So he's not... Little guy's not special because he's a little guy. Little guy is special because Ash found him first. Is that what you're saying? Tisk, tisk. Let's see. Oh, shit. Should probably set all these to turbo fuel. That would be a wise thing to do. No. I don't know. Oh, that's an emoji that I can't see on my screen. I give up. Little guy is special because he's the first ever pet we got in Skyrim. So yeah, he's not special because he's a little guy. He's special because you. Oh, go pass out again. Nah. I gotta bring Ash on here, ask him about a little guy. Let's see. He's special in general. He's just a boy. Is that from Nemo? I was doing the Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire. Stand in the timeout corner. I'm just bringing pressing issues to the forefronts of our minds, yeah? He's extra special just because he was the first pet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good. I think it was from Finding Nemo, yeah. It's just a boy. Shit. Ow. 6, 6, 6. There we go. Oh wait, no, we went at 66.67. What? There we go. The People's Champion will handle this. People's Champion, are you ready for Thursday or tomorrow? Warhammer continues. I'm gonna ask the same questions I asked last time. I'm out here making enemies right now. Let's see. You guys full yet? Are great. Now, are you all fully manifolded? You're not. Interesting. What's going on between you two? Why are these pipes not filling up? You should have a 300 flow rate. Oh, I guess you're being drained out over there. You're getting like hardly any flow rate. What's going on? Ivan just likes rage baiting us. Never argued for a crap for, but I will now. I gotta get the truth from the raccoon himself. Let's see, as long as this, we're at 16 point something. As long as this matches out, we're fine. Or like raises a little bit. I think it raises a tiny bit each time. So this one should be 17. No? It's kind of stuck here. Oh, as long as it produces, I don't care. Huh, okay. Well, it uses it all, at least. Okay, wait, what if I turn this one off for the time being? Because I'm scared. I want to make sure that everything gets the amount that it deserves. Just asking tomorrow during Warhammer. Oh, I will. This is not the end of the little guy questioning arc. Okay, you're not filling up anymore. But why aren't... Asking about Wibble Wobble? Yeah, that sounds exactly like a name that he would name. Is there 300 flow rate? It is 300 flow rate. It should be more than enough needed. Okay, yeah, it is subtly increasing. No, I think I came up with those names. Really? Oh, okay, let's see. Great. Alright, we're finally there. And now I can turn this one back on. I have those things I came up with. Y'all name exactly like Ash. Okay, now we're perfect. Yeah. Everything's fixed now. Okay, good. Everything's fixed now. I don't know what was going on there. I have a list of all the things he named in Skyrim. Oh, brother. We should probably turn these on ahead of time. Oh, well, I guess it would have reached its capacity anyway. Once everything was actually plugged in. No power? What do you mean, no power? What do you mean? On. What? What? On. Receive your coal intakes, all of you. Not all of the names are bad? Do you admit the names are bad? What? I never said the names are bad. Let's get our story straight. Skelly Steve? Y'all have a pet skeleton? Again, I would draw Cursed Art of you. I think you'd like the art. Cursed Art's always the best art. Oh, I have to do quick math. Let's see, so we get 18.7. .7 times 13. It's 243. So that means I can combine all of these pipes into a single pipeline. And then there's this tiny bit of extra bit. Honestly, I might just make this like a turbo fuel packaged thing. So we get to times this by 4. We'll get 975 turbo fuel. Let's see how many generators eat that. Well, shit. I can't tell. How many of them eat Skelly Steve's the skeleton that can fight with you in Skyrim? Nice. Oh yeah, he was mentioning something about a skeleton, like summoning a giant skeleton. He was like, I'm gonna name it like Brutus or something. I said, no, that's stupid. So that's just like naming a black and white cat Oreo. It's too easy. 20 fuel per minute. How do we get to this? The big crab that I saw in the art. That's 20. Then we're gonna have an integer that we can't deal with. But if we combine the two 0.6 operators. I don't... Yeah. We combine 2 more of these. I am thinking of Bone Colossus. Hello, Leah. What's the name of the Bone Colossus? Is that Brutus still? Okay, so actually, if we combine absolutely everything, we do indeed get 1,000 turbo fuel. What is this? All right. Oh. Okay. It has no name still? Wow. Okay. So let's put one fuel collector here, but like shimmy it off to the side. Actually, let's align them all like right here. Just to have a place to collect all 4 of them. I can figure out the pipes later. Because also I want to split these like little ones into 4 pads. Or I guess 2 pads. To fill out the other 2. Yes. Okay. Glad I'm going to college for teaching because I would not be a great lawyer. You can do whatever you want. Set your heart ablaze. Yes, Ash insisted the name would just be Bone Colossus because that name was cooler. Yeah. Alright. Doesn't look like we're getting any more fuel in here. Because those have turned off. And I don't know why this is the way that it is. And that's the case for everything. I don't understand. They don't fill up to their maximum for some reason. Anyway. Connect these boys. Oh, you guys coming? Is it just taking you a while? It is, okay. So the pipelines are filling up here. Filling up here? Filling up here. Oh, you're not connected. Oh. There we go. They'll start filling up all of these. There's not a byproduct here. Potential name for Bone Claws was Goliath would never stick, because that one's boring too. So this will start consuming all of the fuel. Turn into turbo fuel. Once this fills up, 5. So it takes 10 minutes for this entire thing to fill up. And once that does it for all 26 of these. It's gonna take a long time for these to fill up. Can I just take some of these? Ain't no way I can just carry liquid, right? Yeah, no. Oh, we'll have to wait for everything to fill up, but my theory that 20... that each of the turbo whatevers take 20. The fuel generators. Let's see, how many do we need? Times, or divided by 20. So we need to make 50 fuel generators. Huh. And the issue is we have these guys. We have 4, and 50 is not divisible by 4. Do we absolutely get all of our products worth and like do some dumb math to figure out how to do this? Or I can just combine 2 of these and do 25 each. That's probably the better idea. Yeah, that's probably the better idea. So they pile up into their respective industrial buffers, but then they both flow into the same pipe. And I have 2 lines. 25 fuel generators each. Let's see what that looks like. Now we definitely want some space. Like right here. Need about a block's worth of space, I'd say. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Oh boy. This is gonna be difficult. Okay. It's take up a lot of space. And this is gonna have to go 4 wide. Let's see. Let's see if I can get to however many. Although once Arc comes around, I'm definitely gonna also be having stupid names. It's inevitable. There are no good names. There we go. Now we are getting dangerously close to this little poisoned rock over here. Oh, there's a Mercer sphere in there. Or there was a Mercer sphere in there. I think it's a was situation. Okay, so there's 7 of them over there. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I've lost all of my motors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 13. So let's get to 12, and then we can just do a capstone on the end. So this is 1 line, and we need 3 more. Oh my gosh. Let's give them... Let's see. How much space can I offer up here? How much? And then we got a singular line running down here, split between the 2. All the names are good names. You know? That's fair. You give the name meaning. If it makes you feel better, I had a rock collection as a kid, and they were all named Steve. Oh my gosh. Did you play a lot of Minecraft as a child? Okay, how we looking? We've made the 50 turbo fuel, great. You're still struggling over here, interestingly enough. You the only one? Because you're all yellow. And y'all are green. I don't know why. Oh, because these dropped down. Because, oh, these filled up before these filled up. Because this pipe had to go up while these ones all went down. Oh. Interesting. No, I did not. Oh. I still have a rock collection, and most are quartz I picked from river. Yeah, but rocks and crystal are different. Crystals look cooler. Sometimes rock looks cooler. Seldom is that the case. Alright. So we now have all of these that are filled up. If I just take it straight here. I should be able to connect. All of these pipes. So if I let them go here, and then I put a T-junction. Where'd you connect it? Okay, there we go. Here. Great! Alright. So let's just go around making all these junctions. We'll come and fit them in later. I had 2 collections. One was pretty cool rocks that I find and I keep in my room. The other one was a genuine hoard of rock that I had outside for playing and throwing. Playing and throwing? Throwing them at what? I'm trying to think if I did anything like that. Oh! Turbo fuel. That's some funky numbers. It is. It sucks. Producing 18.75 per each refinery, and having to get 50 fuel generators. It is crazy work. Okay, here, and let me take this one all the way back. I don't know why it's choosing to be strange. Okay. I think I put it too far out to one side and it's not wanting to clip anywhere. There we go. And then we keep going along here. Okay. These turbo heavy fuel because of simplicity gives you nice numbers. I don't think I have that recipe unlocked yet. I kind of gave up on looking for hard drives after aluminum because I had to use way too many hard drives for them. There we go. The streets are over a cliff near my house. And if I found really big ones, I'd just slam them onto the pavement till they crack into smaller pieces. Oh, the mind of a child is great. The stuff one would do in order to find any form of stimulation or fun. It's a very sensory seeking child. And rocks are perfect. Rocks are simply, you know, the best, I suppose. Anything for the sweet fix of rocks. Okay, so now we split. Oh wait, no, I don't have to. Well, sure. I'll just for the sake of fluid bearing. We're gonna still split this pipeline into two. Just because, you know, I want both of those to be equal, even though I'm gonna combine them. I don't really know why. There we go. It just feels right in my heart to do this. Looks the best sensory object. Or search for outdoor sexy. Yeah. And I'm not too good at searching. I still haven't gone into the desert, which I think is over here. I've got my radio towers and all, but you know. And turbo fuel starts pouring in. We're so close. Oh my gosh. Let me get my big zoom out again. I mean, do you know Convina from Genshin? Yes, I have a friend who plays Genshin, and they told me about her release. Oh, did you like the redo of the Gambling Machine Rhyme? I did. It was perfect. Have the slightly Western vibe to it. Not slightly, but you know. It fit my character, fits the Red Dead. It was a good choice. Gotta maximize my rotor production, or my motor production, man. Granted, I don't really use motors outside of here. Oh, I could scavenge motors from the other fuel generators for when it comes time to make them. Once we get this line set up. Which might be a while. I spent 3 days looking for the steel canister alternate. Went through 20 plus hard drives. Oh my gosh. Even with the hard drive like rescans. 120 results to get that. That's crazy. Alright, let's scavenge up. But actually, okay, hold on. Let's scavenge up some of the other fuel generators we have down there. Let me get this personal storage box set up, though. So we can put our bombs in there. Okay. Alright. Let's tear apart some of these things. That one's a good one. We'll keep it there. Let's steal these. Just steal 8 at a time. Let's see what that does to our power. We shouldn't steal them anymore until... I guess we could steal some more. It's fine, really. Maybe not that many, but you know, we're almost to producing that again. If we don't get to our production value, I'm gonna be, or like our max cons rate in quite a bit more, I'm gonna be very upset. We did all this planning. For what? I have her, and for the sake I'm painting her. The details make me want to quit. She has so many. You gotta. You've already started. Okay. Need to place 180 fuel generators? For what? Is that necessary to complete the game? Do you need that much power? One, two, three. I don't know. I'm counting. I already have them all laid out. I know when to stop. Or 1,080. Yes. I just it just clicked. 1,080 is crazy work. Finished the moon and halfway done with the flowers on the background. Oh yeah, the backgrounds are always tough. I'm scared for the day that I'm gonna have to start drawing backgrounds. There we go. Let's put it in the center here just in case, because pipes are funky. Oh my gosh, I have to go get my copper sheets back. Although I probably won't have enough space to get all my stuff back. I mean, granted, I can just not take all the bombs. That's fine. I'll do back and try to make them as simple as possible. Yeah. I fear I too will have to do that. The phase 5 parts are crazy with powers come from. No. I hear that you can do like rocket fuel and like ionized something fuel. Is that worth it? This is a longer series than I thought it was going to be then. We're going. Satisfactory is gonna keep going until the day I die, apparently. Oh, we're almost at the maximum anyway. That's cool. There we go. What? Okay, there we go. Look at this. Y'all, we have half of our generators that we need to build. Which is apparently not nearly enough once we get later. Maybe I will fill them up one by one. Like, connect the... You know, I should probably also do the quick parts. Oh, wait. Let's build these generators while we have the parts. 1, 2. I still don't know why I'm counting. Oh, I'm already done. Sick. Oh, it reminds me, I do need more foundations. That should be enough. It takes about 2.5. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. connect them to your grid once the pipes fill up so you don't have to worry about your power grid exploding. Exploding? Like more than just like losing power? Your power grid can explode? Counting is fun. Counting is fun. Counting's peak. Underrated, truly. And then we had to go and ruin it all with addition. Okay, yeah, we can actually see how much it'll cost now. Oh. I have massively underrated how much turbo fuel is consumed. I only wanted to build 20 generators. Oh no, not 20, 50 generators. Because I was assuming each generator was consuming 20 turbo fuel. They only consume 7.5. I'm producing 1,000 turbo fuel. I have to build 133 repeating. This entire line is also going to have to be from the same one, and then some more. Oh my gosh. We haven't even built a fifth of the amount of fuel generators we need. Man, I'm being crushed with this weight. But now... Okay. Is this what... Oh no. I'm gonna butcher your name. Guidely? Goodly? 100 or 1,080 rocket fuel generators? Oh boy. We're gonna be here a while, everybody. Yeah. We do not have the resources for this. We need more motors. Motors are in high demand. On the bright side, though, let's see. How much power does one of these make? $250. Rocket fuel burns at 4.167 per minute. Interesting. How many do y'all... Okay, let's look at a regular one. Okay, so it produces the same amounts of power, but it just consumes much less fuel because you add the compacted coal into it. I got it. Okay. Well, hopefully this will be easier to upgrade later on. Like, I think later on you add more crap to turbo fuel to make it to rocket fuel, yeah? And so we'll just have to make the rocket fuel addition to Oily Town City. And still get to use all of the old generators, you know? Same power, less burn rate. I see. I was assuming same burn rate, different power output. I'm gonna have no motors for forever. Nitric acid plus turbo fuel because rocket fuel. Gotcha. Nitric acid. Yeah, I haven't unlocked that yet. I think that's later on, either in the phase or next phase. Y'all, our fuel journey has just begun, so it seems. Get used to fluid dynamics. I want to make sure that all of these are built before we continue, because we're going to be, you know, stealing that power, like I've been saying. Oh, let's make sure that the big fluid buffers are full before we do this. I mean, I'm sure they will. They'll fill up even if, yeah. They'll fill up even if we don't. It's just begun. You have no idea what's coming. Dude, I quit this game at, aluminum the first time around because it's too complicated. I am so afraid. Let's get those lawnmowers started, everybody. Yay, STEM time. Yeah. I keep forgetting that I keep intending on wanting to, like, research, like, actual, like, science or whatever. What a stupid way of saying it, science or whatever. So I can give you all a science lesson or a math lesson while we play this game, and I keep forgetting. I've been researching the Adeptus Mechanicus stuff for the sake of the Warhammer streams. Oh, that beautiful sound. No! Yes! Yes, Blue! Okay. Oh, I didn't connect this to the actual grid yet. You explaining something equals quiz. Nah. Why do you say that? Not math. Not no math. Hey! Okay. So, 25 of these, we're now over our max cons rate. We have 103.3 fuel generators remaining to make. Nice. Nice. I don't need quizzes. I already have the Warhammer. Name 3 Primarchs, Haley. I refuse soup. The rat wants us to be educated. Exactly. Okay, so if 500... Okay, actually, let me do my math real quick, right? So each one of these is 18.75 times 26 plus 12.5. That's right, because this is our 12.5 guy. We'll have 500 in this one. So in order to use our 500 correctly, divided by 0.75, we need to have 66.6 of these. So we'll have 66. Oh. And then we'll, like, share one between the two of these lines. Maybe I extended out that way for that one. 66. So that's 33. These are all 25. So if I add 8 more, I don't think I have the space to add 8 more. No, I definitely do not. 25? So I could do a 21 and a 20. Rookie numbers, I'll have 200,000 once I'm done. Oh my gosh. 200,000 what? Megawatts? Damn. When do you get into the gigawatt range? The People's Champion is back in business. Very good. Alright, 3 Primarchs. You've learned from last Thursday. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Let's go harvest the rest of those fuel generators now that we have some coming in. And that way we'll be able to start actually, you know, filling up all the fuel required to get the second half of the factory going. This is gonna have to be something that we wait for our motors, or, you know, we could be smart and just, like, have more motor production. There we go. Punish me with math, but I ditched my karaoke time for stream. Right. The math's important. Math time is always important. You can't ditch the math. You know, I could just... There we go. Do I have a way to get up there? Kind of. Thank goodness for my 2 industrial storage rooms full of power shards. Yeah, I've not been gathering power shards as I should. I don't study math even in college. But this is also science. Science is math. And science is cool. Look at our previous pathetic. Remember when we did oil and whatever the second time? And we had a huge conversation about how to split these apart equally. And now we're just better. All of this work, and it's pathetic compared to what we're doing right now. That's all of our previous generators, which can all pretty much come online right now. Power slugs in this economy. Everything I learned from this game is that I thought was interesting was nuclear pasta. The only thing I learned from this game that I thought was interesting was nuclear pasta. That's it? I'm only learning how to teach science and math. I refuse to learn math. You have to learn the math to teach the math. It is essential. Alright. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we do our other line of them. I'm hungry now. Eat. Get it lined up right here. There we go. Nuclear pasta uses a lot of copper ingots. 1,200 copper ingots a minute equals 1 pasta per minute. What am I getting into with this game? What are we even doing here? There's inevitably going to be another hiatus to this game. This will be a game that I have to go throughout my entire streaming career with. Except there's that one old man on YouTube Shorts who produces some of the, like, most digestible tips. And he says it in such a nice way. The other parts aren't so bad. Please don't go existential on us, it's too early in the day. It wouldn't be a me stream if it wasn't existential. This isn't actually connected, is it? You need 1,000 pasta in phase 5? How are you supposed to get 1.2 million copper ingots? Okay, wait. Actually, let's hook all these up. Well, then that... I don't know. Efficiencies. Actually, let's set these in first so I have a a waypoint of knowing when to put my my pylons. Haley, what am I if not staring at the moon and wondering why am I here? What is our purpose other than to think? Let's see, I'm gonna be proactive about wiring everything in now. You would just be a rat with a dream. I feel like we're forgetting a very critical part in my name. The entire second half. I'm gonna get back to placing generators, which look. Thank you for the insight and the the damning, foreboding words of nuclear pasta production. Enjoy your fuel generators. I do have that moment in Red Dead clipped. Hearing Rat regretting his younger self's decision was not my bingo card this week, but alas, it is satisfactory. Regret is a common emotion. I fear. Although I'll pack it. You should post that in clips. You should. And then immediately killing those bandits. Can't forget that they were bandits harming people. I wasn't killing innocent people. I was killing bandits. There we go. And we're back up there. Good. I mean, your quizzes are equivalent of how samurais or whoever were picking each grain of rice with chopsticks and messing it after picking it all up. Yeah. That's what we gotta do sometimes. The sudden surge of all that turbo fuel kind of drained those reserves a little bit. We'll have to slowly get into it next time. Okay. Let's do a quick little test. Actually, we'll do that test after we start filling up our other oil towers. What are we voting, by the way? I've been Aaron, so I haven't been able to follow. Here, let me, let's put another tower. It's organization. Lookout tower. Let's put another tower right here to get that vantage point. Huh? I don't know why this is that way. Okay. So, this is not nearly high enough of a vantage point. Can I put a catwalks on here? I can. I feel like we got to do that now. Yes. No. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Hold on. I got distracted. So long as we're on this stupid little grid, we're good. I don't know, that's not on the grid though. That's good. So get rid of this guy. We build him directly on this grid. It is look out that way. And then we come up here. And then get rid of this one. This one here. And put this. Well, that doesn't make sense. Huh. What if I do this? And we extend you by 1. Then put you here. And then I still don't understand. We're on the grid. How's this? Whatever. I don't care anymore. Let's go back to filling up our oil towers. I clipped it because it kind of gave me a perspective on a fuel line. You see, you just gotta stare at the sky and ponder sometimes. Okay, so we're taking oil from here and there. All of this can technically now start to become trashed. I think this guy is a dumb one, yeah. We'll keep him like that for now. And then there's these two. You're pure, you fill up 2. You're not pure, but you will fill up 2, and you fill up 3. So this is the rest of my oil that I need. For the sake of the rocket fuel and stuff. Do we like leave a shell of Oily Town City beneath? Like not destroy it all, just like remove its essential power functions? Yeah, like a remember who you are kind of a thing. Come around over here. Great. I got those. Bring this over here because we're going to need those power supports. Let's get a ladder built so I can not burn all of my fuel. Ah! Learned a life lesson from acrylic paint. Don't let anyone use you. Have no water brings back voice. Oh, acrylic paint. The tiny little plastic paint that you are. Sounds like a good idea to show what has become of this planet. Perfection, you mean, right? This planet is only better off because we built a Walmart in the center of it. There we go. Let's get these frames going across. Okay. So we've got the 1 and a 2. We can stick right here. This will be our double one. And then our 2. There we go. Easy as can be. Let's build you up. Walmart? Yeah. Yes, perfection. There we go. Now I need to remember, I think, which one's the the pure one? You on the right is the normal one. As we slowly ascend our way back up. There we go. I technically don't need to use the super good pipes, but you know, or at least not for the other one. We do what we want. So we come over here, put you in there, make a little branch. Ah! Make a little branch. And then put you in that one. And then you come over here. You travel. Oh, you continue traveling. Here. Come up over here. Come over here. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. Come on. Do it right the first time. Great. That's a little wonky, but that's fine. Now we make sure that they can actually get their power? Or, like, get the head lift required? Tactical pump 2? Right, yes. Pump 2. And a 3. And 4. Okay. Power you two up. I have to put another one right here to power those two up. Because we've decided to lift our oil a ridiculous amount of height for some reason. Look at those. Look at that liquid pour through there. I don't know why I said it like that. Look at that oil move through those pipes. Okay. You're moving. You're doing great. Are you coming up into here? Yes. Also, yes. How are you doing? Not good. Doesn't really make sense to me, but okay. You are moving. Are you moving over here? You are. Or did it just take you a little bit longer? Okay, yes. We're good. And then we put one of you, and one of you, and one of you. And then one of you. Oh, you don't even have a pipe connected to you. What? Hello, Jenny. How are you doing? There we go. Get you all powered. 1 and a 2 and a 3. All right. That should be good. So these are filling all that oil up into here. And those will get on their way eventually. Let's double check just in case. Ain't bad. How's everyone? Very well. We're building quite a bit over there. Oh my gosh, it's awful. It's gonna be a sea of machines. I guess we could put the other set over here. Like all of our other fuel generators. Because we have a lot of empty space right here. That's not used for anything. And this is obviously going to be for the plastic. Remember, I think I said that earlier. Are y'all going into here? You are. You're starting to. I think at a point it will... Like, the drain rate will pick up. I wonder where it gets to that point. What are you doing? What are you doing with 147 of the nuclear reactors from Batman? They can fuel. You know, the huge. You guys actually working? Is there oil in here? Maybe it doesn't want to release its oil yet. I know we had an issue last time. Because I think it has to get around to the 500 mark before it starts draining or something like that. I don't want to leave this and like have it be an issue. This is a fluid buffer. New pipe network. Oh, I understand. Okay, yes, the drain rate's picking up now. Oh, they're really picking up now. Which does make me wonder, do I even need these buffers? Let's see what happens. I absolutely do need those buffers. Not buffers, pumps. In fact, my grandfather helped patent Exxon's octane gas. Huh! Ton of patent papers and everything. Interesting. It's always neat to see, our family and ancestors did before us. Except I don't really know if you can consider a grandfather an ancestor. I feel like that's still, like, a little out of the age wheelhouse there. Wait a minute. Did I do my math wrong? Hold on. Oh, wait, okay. So we have these two pipes. And originally, yeah, and they both feed into up here. This one was unused previously, and so it split into two, went there. This one went into our old fuel generator thing. So I can go ahead and start filling my other two towers up. So let's go ahead and extend this frame over here. And then we'll bring you up, and we'll split you later. Split you later. What's wrong with you? Oh. Actually died from it many years ago. He got a later form of aggressive cancer, which is pretty sure because he got messed with all those chemicals before they had oceanized. Damn! That'll do it. They had a whole bunch of those kinds of chemicals going. Asbestos and all that fun stuff. Before we just started to discover that everything we were doing was harmful. Right here. What's crazy is, like, sometimes I remember there was like a Godzilla movie or something, and in that movie they had like this wall, or was it a Godzilla movie, or was it something from my health class or something, where they would there's a wall that had like 100 little like holes in it that you could put a cigarette or a cigar into, and it would like have an airflow in, so it would, suck the cigarette and then just expel that smoke into the room, so you weren't having to do the actual smoking. You can just let that smoke fill the room for you and just be in it ambiently. There were so many of those there. I'm like, damn, why did it take us so long to find that out? Humanity, as soon as they find something that can do something for them, and then immediately forgetting about health and concerns and stuff like that. Interesting group of folks. Let's see. Oil's coming in that way. I think. Okay, yes, it is. Not exactly. Oh, wait. Okay, it's slowly going up to 300 there. There's apparently whole rooms to do that. I think there's rooms that have cannabis in the air. You can just walk in, breathe, and get high. Interesting. Humanity will never not confuse me. Y'all are weird. I can't find a single unoccupied. Ah, there we go. Can it reach over here? Yes, it can. Come on. Why are you worse now? What's going on? Is it because it's like subtly drawing some out here? Oh, is it pushing into here? No. I'm so confused. What's going on? Why are you draining as well? You weren't draining before. What about you? You're kind of draining. Why are you fluctuating so much? What? Okay, you have a 300 flow rate. You are weird. Why? It's because you're being split? What's the matter with you? Okay, now your flow rate is stabilizing. Did the pump make it inconsistently fill? Okay, what if I put a Mark II pump? Bruh. Okay, now it's... I'm not gonna pretend to know what's happening. It's working. That's all that matters. I can't figure it out. So long as our oil towers fill up, I don't care what happens. Okay, you're full. How are you looking down here? Getting there, you probably have to fill up first. Yeah, so you're about halfway. Let's go build more, more fuel generators. We do have to build the whole config of this for that second one there. We have more than enough time. I mind most of the work. We'll continue to rest tomorrow. Get that rest. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to figure out is, at what point will I start dying if I'm building all the way down here? You know? Maybe I can just continue all the way out here. Just have a field of, fuel platforms. It's not a terrible idea. I was certain that we were coming closer to the edge of the world. It was gonna start killing me. Let's not trust the process phase. Just gotta trust the process, man. I hear ya. I'm trusting you. Our ugly, ugly station. Oh, man. Okay, now we need to have 20 of these, and we're probably just going to continue that, and then, like, have the last one be, like, a tiny set of 6 along the way. There we go. Let's just put them back to back. So long as we have 10 in a row, we're good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. This is so much bigger than I anticipated it to be. Ah! More! Please! Almost there, aren't I? There we go. Okay. Now we can go back down here. 6, 7. Oh my gosh. I still don't know where that, like, came from. I heard it was a song. I don't know the song. So now I'm just perpetually confused. Will that stop me from saying it? Probably not. There we go. Getting those guys on the way. We're almost done with half of the generators that we need. And what are you? Alright. That. Let's see, how did we do this with them? So we had 2 right in front of the foot of each one. Okay. Saw it coming from a basketball match, a boy was telling it. Interesting. Interesting. There they are. How close are these to each of the foot? basically one distance away. So like here, so we put him right here. Right. On this ridge, okay. What are some more games that y'all would want to see? Because I'm hearing that I'm getting pretty close to the end of Red Dead. Oh, that's right. We have to go do the thing. Obviously, you know, the thing. Oh my gosh. We have to go to the fort. Kill that guy. What's his name? Bill something? But I don't know what solo games to do after that. Genshin? No. I have Arcanite's Enfield, and that's enough gacha for me. But I tried Genshin before. Not my forte. Oh, I have to do another one. There we go. And now, put one of these down. I still do have to make those Arcanite videos, because I don't want us to get too behind on the quests. Oh, and I have terrible news that I should probably say during the Arcanites thing. So actually, I won't say it. You could catch up on Arcanites. Yeah. But in my little poll earlier, we said that we wanted to have videos rather than streams so that I could mess around with the factory as well. Get a video out of that. I don't know what else I don't know either. We do have Ghost of Yote, which is a possibility. I kind of, you know, Minecraft has been creeping into my brain. I've been wanting to get back into that. But I kind of want that to be a me and Ash thing, and so that's going to be very hard to sell him on Minecraft. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we have our splitters going down the center. My brain is blank. Oh, there is a horror game I want to play. And I know I've yapped about it before. That's right, I do have a plan. Oh, we still have to play that Signal Simulator because I canceled it that one time. I'm not even caught up in Arknights. I did see though that you are you're on a 3-day streak of playing it. You're getting your dailies in. Did you ever get Camille? Is it Camille? How do you say his name? Yes, yes, horror. Hoo ha ha. But this one's like an interesting horror game, which is why I want it. Gosh, I'm losing my brain. There we go. I really wanted him to. No. Did you get any S? What are the S ranks? 6 stars. Did you get any of the 6 stars while hunting for him? Because if I have to get freaking Ember or Li Feng from anything ever again, I'm gonna lose my brain. Gambling's not on my side when it comes to Arknights. Oh, gamble with your friends. What a time. And yet we never got past, like, lobby 2. I think we only saw lobby 2 once or twice. So pathetic. So perfect, though, honestly. There's no interesting horror games. They're all scary. See, normally I would be in the same boat with you, but, you know. Sci-fi is my jam. Except I have there's nothing inside of me that wants to play Alien Isolation. I know it's a good game, but it's so scary. I don't want to do it. Oh, I've been playing for 2 hours. Uh-oh. Dude, Ironbark Lookout was creepy enough. Although, you know, you can always laugh in the horror of things. There we go. Let's try to get our pipes configured. Although I don't think I placed all these that I need. No, I did not. I can just connect them from over here. Yeah, because these take 5 each. Crazy work. Okay. Let's see, is there a better way? Yeah, it's this way. We should probably go check on our oil towers. Try to see if we can get our fuel being made in preparation. They have a co-op. They do have a co-op Years of Fathom game out. If you do another horror game, I'll make a scream count. That is a deterrent for me to play a horror game. Oh wait, I should check the bottoms. Okay, we're almost done there. Pretty much done there. That one's actually full. That one's full. What? That one's getting there. These are the 2 that we plugged in earlier. It is full enough. Okay, pipe's too long, so we have to build a little bit of something. Nope, I want it to be right here. There we go. Except I kind of messed up when I chose the wrong one. You know, that's fine. I think it goes all the way up, right? Oh, I do want to play Cyberpunk. That's what one of them is, even though I have already played it. But it's so good. We've had dumber counts for games. Yeah, but, you know, that hurts my pride. Reminds me, I haven't sneezed all day. Maybe it's because I'm congested. Oh my gosh, pipe's too freaking long. No freaking shot. That's so dumb. Okay. Let's just put you right here. Put one right here. Fine, no scream count. Let's go. Ow. Demote that guy back down. There we go. I'll not scream from jump scares. I'll scream if I hear a rabbit scream. For example, whatever count Ash was doing during the Iron Man. Oh, it was, yeah, the amount of times that I pissed on screen. You saw how I fell for those two characters in Warfare. I gave easily got me some slack. Yeah, Roth and Leon or Marie. What's even crazier though, which I'm sure you will all be elated to find out. You can text all of like the humanoid characters. Like there's a computer where you can have conversations with them and gain chemistry with them. And Roth and Marie are amongst those people. And Roth, it has issues in his head that you go into this like Dante's Inferno style gameplay and you get to the bottom. And then he just sends you voice messages basically as a self-therapy for himself, though he will never admit it, about how his ex-lover used him to kill all of the other Orkin. Crazy work. Yeah, so long as everything looks the same, it doesn't really matter. There we go. And those missions, you know, they're good. I'm gonna miss Warframe. Well, I'm gonna miss streaming Warframe in the quest. I'm still playing Warframe. Ash has his TISM set on it right now. There we go. Warframe was fun. It was so good. Great. I was trying to say granted, and then it started dying. Granted, we will have some quests later on, and honestly, we might do like the Warframe, like smaller quests as well, like for the individual Warframes. When the time comes, if the time comes, you know? I might switch these pipes up. I'm sad I missed so many Warframe streams. They're still there. The vibes are still there. Get this coal set up. Oh, it's raining. Get out of my swamp. No more raining over here, yeah. Soulframe will be very cool when that comes out. That's like that's more of a fantasy version of the game. Where you're like conserving wildlife instead of hunting down evil governments and killing monsters and all that. Even though you do that in Soulframe anyway. I want to play Skyrim, but I can't because my Nintendo Switch controller's broke. Ah, that is tough. You must endure. We're almost there, y'all. Oily Town City's almost finished. Granted, I'll probably have to like actually finish it off stream because I do not want to make you sit here for 3 hours for me to get enough motors so that I can build the rest of these fuel plants. Yeah, but for some reason my brain struggles with watching a 2+ hour stream when it's a bot. I get that. Because there's like less interaction, you get less of the feeling of like, oh, you're a part of something. I'm missing the copper sheets. Shit. Do I still have those copper sheets over there? Yeah, it's an activity rather than a movie when you're watching it live. That's why I want to make more of those highlight videos. Get still some of the bonus, like the greatest things in there. But then if you do watch the VOD, you still do get a lot of the whatever I didn't include in the videos. Such as the 27-minute chess match that Blue pointed out. Oh wait, that's not what I want to do right now. I want to use my motors. There we go, and just keep it going along here, I guess. Because the next one, the chess match was very entertaining, even though I was confused for the majority of it. Quite confused. Be not confused. There we go. Okay. I forget what I'm doing here. Why am I here? I feel like we are supposed to be doing something else right now instead of putting pipes on. Oh, that's right. We're not really supposed to be doing this, you know, but we have to. Making sure that all of these are set to turbo fuel and powering them up for the next wave of resources to come flooding into them. Ah! That's not what I want to do. Waiting for the new character so bad I saved 68 pools. Use all my patience. You must remain patient. When Zhuangfang Yi was coming out in Enfield, I remember it's a little harder to gauge how many pools you have in Archetypes because it's in the form of orables and you can't just like transform them into pools. You use them as your currency, but I think I had saved like the equivalent of 150 or something pools across everything I was doing. But Aishan Guang with Zenless Zone 0, that was like 250 pools that were saved. There was a determination. I have to go back and see just how much money you and Ash lost. In Gamble with Your Friends? A ridiculous amount. Well, kind of. It's kind of hard to track because it's just like, you know, how much did you actually lose? Because in the first like bit, like every single time we never made it past day one, we only lost like $1,000. But like the last or the first one or two, we made a lot of money. And like I think the first run we did, we made the most amount, and like we got the furthest because that was the Plinko stuff that we got to do. What? There we go. Are you all powered up now? Yes, you are. I get distracted by doing art, you know. You just have to do the art, man. I understand. There we go. Doing good. How are y'all looking? You're... Oh my gosh, I'm a freaking moron. I had unintentionally inhibited the amount of fuel that we could produce because I did not plug in my dang power sink. Well, at least y'all should be completely filled with fuel at this point. Yep. Or not fuel, but crude oil. So we're coming along. Y'all about halfway there. Yep. Great. You have a yellow sign. Why? Oh, because that freaking polymer resin. It is slowly feeding its way in. It has to catch up. But it should clear itself out. No, it's definitely taken from over here first. Yeah, these guys are gonna be having the worst of it. Until everything starts to get a little bit clearer. Oh, look at this is all getting set up, and that's nice and dandy. Nice and dandy. Let's just go ahead and connect the pipes anyway. Because we're gonna have to hit a, man, if I can use my big boy words, this would be great. What am I trying to say? Damn! It's going to inhibit itself here eventually anyway. Like all the turbo fuel will flood into here. Maybe. Oh, that's right, I have to connect there. And it's gonna like hit a stopping break where it stops producing turbo fuel, so then this can back up and be fine. There we go. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. Okay. Turbo fuel's pouring in fine. Having a good time here. Set up a tower over here just because I want one. I do want... A quick idea, just to make this look better. Let's get rid of this. Let's put this in. Put this back in. Put this over here. Right here. Connect you to you. And you to you. Disconnect you. And you. Connect you to you. Get rid of you. Make this pretty. And then get rid of you. Put you here. And now we have less space here. That's negative space. And then we can follow this kind of path for the other one. Let's split this pipe down this way. Invalid pipe shape, what do you mean? This come down this way, and then come over here. And then come down that way. So now these are a little more condensed. And we can put a stackable pipeline just above them. Ah, there's the first one. Ugh. But what's the meaning of summer break by sleep early? Exactly. Well, what's early? What is early to you? Is early like 2 p.m.? Or 2 a.m.? Stupid. And it's got a terrible heat wave going on. Kind of? I wouldn't say it's terrible. Yeah, like right now it's not bad. Yesterday, or like the week before, atrocious. Absolutely diabolical heat wave. There we go. Real feel here is ooh. 115. That's evil. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's see how y'all doing. You're green. So your food is in it just fine. You're almost done. You're yellow. What's wrong? Oh, so you're already full. So these are already completely foolish stuff. You're having a weird time. Ah, it's because it's filling up this way now. Oh, you are all having a terrible time. Okay, cool. Something just can't sleep without a fan, even in the winter, yeah, that's tough. Finally rained today, so it's not horrible. The last 2 weeks or so better, we're getting daily fires. Damn. Back in high school, I had like a nature class basically, and the teacher always allowed us to like, oh, come out and help clean the woods after school every Tuesday or whatever. And I think I was the only kid to be a part of that group. And like, I would just help him like clean trash up and mulch the pathways and, you know, build these little bridges across the streams and or whatever. He was the sweetest old man ever, and I love him so much. But we had a mulch pile, and he told me about sudden combustion of mulch, because apparently when the sun hits like dry or moist, no, moist mulch, like takes a bunch of heat or something, and then dries out, and then it suddenly catches on fire. So we had to constantly like churn the mulch pile in order to dissipate some of the heat. And that stuff would stay warm for weeks after a hot day. You know, finally full, yes. Should we rage bait you now, revenge? I'm in the west, but I feel you. Rage bait me how? How you gonna rage bait me? Riddle me that, burn. Compost piles can catch on fire because of the microbe activity. Because of microbe activity? What? How? You see, it's a science stream no matter what. We always get the science. Run from it, dread it. You have to be a part of the science eventually. And that loud sound of the generators. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, I should probably finally, like, set this up. See if I actually have enough pipes for this. Probably not. Go. Open the old man, any chance to raid bait? Huh? I'm confused. The old man was my teacher. Microbes being bacteria. When compost breaks down, microbes are what breaks down. Microbes moving around generates heat, so active compost are supposed to stay around 140. Interesting. I didn't know that their little movements caused heat to build up within that. Very interesting. See, isn't science so cool? Biology. There we go. I've always had to deal with fires during summer because of how dry it gets all year. But this year's been insane. I got a lung full of smoke the other day while driving down the line. Ugh! Everything's just on fire, man. Canada's on fire. California will probably be on fire here in a second. Apparently the South has daily fires. Should wait for these to fill up all the way. Give them a moment or two. Yeah, how do these fill up? Are these like efficiently filling up all the time? Yeah. What? I still think I'll have a slight extra bit, so I'm not too worried. thought. Oh, what the hell? I don't know what happened there. There we go. More power. Unlimited power. How much power we got now? We are McSorin. Look at that tiny bit. We're only halfway to getting, like, taking all the power that this factory can produce. I think we may have gone overkill. I fear we may have done a little too well. Okay, fuel's fine. Let's go get some copper sheets if I have any extras. Because we are in dire need. Yeah, no, nothing there. Boom. We're also having to do with bad air quality from the Sahara and the Canada fires blowing our way. What? You get 2 sources of poor air quality from that distance? We're constantly getting warnings to avoid going outside as much as we can. That's crazy work. I cannot imagine having to always deal with that. Air dust is no joke, but from across the ocean? Like, I know, like, Fallout can carry a really far away. Is this air just, like, constant? Like, I can only think of stupid video game terms. Is it a constant air quality debuff? Just due to proximity and location? Even though it's across the ocean? There we go. Wait, do I have any, like, spare motors while I'm here? None there. Damn, no spare motors. Oh, hey, spare motors. Yeah, it gets so bad that the sky fogs up and everything. What? Is there like a season? It's like the sky legit turns orange from it. And it's this always? I'm gonna say something probably stupid. How does the Sahara just not blow away then? If it's been sending dust across the ocean for millions of years. Billions of years, technically. I don't know how no, probably just tens of millions of years. I don't know. How old is the Sahara Desert? It's not from since Earth's creation. At what point? Because I heard... Because the Sahara grows. Huh. Seasonally in summer. Interesting. Is that just because there's more wind in summer? Literally just orange just all over a funeral. Or funeral. Furnitures. The Sahara Desert is 5,000 to 6,000 years old. Thank you. Hey, it's been a while. Balin Fungo. I think the earth warms up and then the currents get going. Same air current that pushes hurricanes from Africa to the Gulf. Interesting. Science, my beloved. Check. And then I can just take this one, probably like right here, and put it over here. I missed. How did I do that? There we go. C's counter. I wanted to educate us, but ended up being the one to learn today. I will never turn down getting to learn some more, man. I do miss college. I miss learning shit. I was like nigh perfect attendance in college, and of course the one day that I missed, we were talking about something like heavier in math. And it screwed me up for weeks after that. But I bet those lads were either praising that I was gone or terribly sad I was gone, because I was always the obnoxious kid who answered every single question. It just came to the point where it was just not raising the hand anymore because their professor didn't want us to. And just yapping out the answer. Oh shit, I should probably extend this out a little bit more actually. So that means those losers had to start answering questions on their own. Whatever would they do? Start back at college in 3 weeks. I believe in you. You can do it. Oh, why? Oh, okay. Why? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. If I just take you, we go along this line. I do not miss college. I miss the easy access I had to resources. Easy access, yeah, to resources. Perhaps I am not understanding something properly. I do not miss the 8-hour class days. Luckily, each of my days were only like 4 hours long. And I had asynchronous classes, and those are always great. Oh, I should probably, no, I don't have to upgrade this. Yeah, fine. I think that the Shire kids are the more lost kids with an actual intention of learning. Interrupted, love the fact that you could answer most of it. Nah, those kids were not ones wanting to learn. Those were the kids who had to take that course. There might have been one or two that wanted to be there, but I could not tell you who they were. My classmates don't study that hard, but because we all behave, teachers don't know how to complain about us. Dude, my teachers would just call us stupid. They would just say like, "Oh, you guys aren't doing anything. What the? Step up your game." Blah 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 blah. Teachers had free reign to be mean, I guess. Access to the big ass library with all its books and databases and academic papers that it couldn't get without paying that. Yeah. I was very blessed to have very good professors who pretty much provided everything that you needed for whatever the class was. There we go. So these all should be filling up now. Let's upgrade just to be safe. Oh, they didn't even get the 5 with you then, bro. Fire student trust. Now my professor definitely liked me. Maybe the other kids liked me because they didn't have to work. But it's always an awkward feeling, like leaving the class, like during a test or whatever. And amongst the first. It's just like, I don't know if I sucked at that test or I was great at that test. Okay, I think I'm perfectly equal now. I'll have to keep an eye on this. And worst comes to worst, I just remove 1 or 2, fuel whatevers. Should I support the yellow one or the calico one? Stop them from fighting. You're out there and you make them feel awkward. Dry your hands on your hips and be, oh, you rapscallions. Dumb back at it again. Am I gonna have to break you two up? You come into my territory, my house. You start yelling in the streets. Tisk, tisk. We're almost there. I don't think we can finish it today just due to the amount of motors and copper sheets that we're gonna need. But we'll get as close as we can. Looking outside the window, they stop now. Yeah, let's go. Oh, except I still have to extend the frickin' stuff that way. Dang it. There we go. We're almost there. Stupid ass oil rig. I can't believe we've done all this. For what purpose? Why are we here? Is it just to suffer? And I'm missing copper sheets. Oh. Okay. Well, I can't build any more tubes or generators. And we've finished everything else. So let's see. Let's I have a dumb idea. Let's go to the top of the ladder and try to actually look down from above. Get a good bird's eye view. Oh! Oh, brother. That's the screenshot. Hold on. Look at what we have done. All of this. We have to put 2 more of these, like, crosshatch pipelines. Right there and there. This is an oil rig. Our stupid little compact coal over there. Our oil towers. There's the fuel refineries. That's the turbo fuel refineries. That's the generators. Oh my gosh. I need Ash to play this game so bad. Oily Town City's coming up nicely. Yes, we're gentrifying Oily Town City. We're building on top of the remnants of the old one. Blocking out everything beneath us with innovation and choking the planet. It's perfection. You could play this after he finishes Schedule 1. It would be so entertaining. How close is he to finishing Schedule 1? Bro, if Ash plays this game, it would be so goated. Could y'all be able to play the game together? Yes! Satisfactory is multiplayer. Can't believe the footprint is going to basically be doubled by all the generators. Gotta clean up some of this crap. I think he's almost done, really. And then that little space will be filled in. Man, and I was over there like a couple streams ago being proud of that tiny little compact coal thing. Manifolds are truly peak. I think I still am proud of that. Nope. And I can't reach that ladder anymore. That ladder will stay there forever. Imagine if he destroys something to mess with you. He would not. He's too good of a person to do that. He would do something to annoy me, but he would not destroy anything. This is still impressive. I still stand by this. As compact as it can possibly be. You could probably like squish it together a little bit. By like a block. Or like half a block. It's good that this thing is maintaining. How are y'all doing? Still doing good? How are y'all doing? Still good? Oh, that's part of the same one. I should check everything. Check our different blocks. Yeah, it's still good. Let's go check out turbo fuel, make sure that's okay. Oh yeah, that one makes sense. That's completely full. Yeah, and you guys are still lingering around the same number, just barely beneath 1500, or just barely above 1500. Alright, everybody. I think that's where we'll end it for today. And that's probably where we'll end it for Oily Town City, at least the fuel generation. I'll probably off-screen fill out the rest of the fuel generators and connect them. And then maybe work on some of the at Little Raoli headquarters. Finish out some better production, you know. Just the monotonous stuff. We'll try to work on perfecting rubber and plastic next time around. But thanks for coming by, y'all. It's been a good one. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. I'll see y'all later. I'll see you tomorrow for Warhammer. I look forward to seeing you there. Goodbye. Goodbye.